It's a great afternoon to bake something. It's another cloudy, rainy day, off and on, drizzling out there. Oven is preheated to 350. And we're gonna be back in the Old Country Store recipes book today. We're gonna be making these Old Fashioned Shortcakes. So if y'all have never seen these little books before, it's the Bear Wallow books. They're at a lot of these Old Country stores around here. They have several different kinds. Like, we have another one that's, I think, something about grandma's something. I can't remember. We have a few of them, but this is the Old Country Store one. And one of the country stores mentioned in here, we've actually taken y'all to before. Old Salty Store. We took y'all there a while back. I'll put that video down below if you want to see it. It talks about the Volcano General Store in California. T.C. Lindsay and Company in Texas, and then it has pictures of some different ones too. This is one in Pearson County, North Carolina in 1939. Here's one in Jefferson County, Arkansas in 1938. And then here's one in Wagner County, Oklahoma. I like to look at those old pictures. Anyway, we made a few recipes out of this one. We did the Old Country Store omelet. We've done some of the biscuits in here. Maybe this buttermilk coffee cake. I have it marked. I can't remember if we did that one or if I just marked it because I wanted to maybe do that one. But there's the Old Country omelet that we did. It has corn pone in here, Johnny cakes, but today we're making the shortcakes. So I'll get all the ingredients and the pan ready real quick. It doesn't look like we're gonna need the mixer. I think we can just mix this by hand. We're gonna start with 2 cups of all-purpose flour. I'm gonna use this sifter here. My friend Danielle got this for me. It's really pretty. I love the color. I used to have one this color with some white speckles on it that I got from TJ Maxx, I'm pretty sure. I can't remember what happened to it. I think it broke. So we're gonna put 1 cup at a time in here and sift it into the bowl. How is it?
Fun. It looks like a mountain. Is it?
Is that all? Now we just need 2 tablespoons of sugar. Okay, I was making sure I read that right. It says half a tablespoon of salt. I double checked that several times. Let's all double check it. Half a tablespoon of salt. Okay, we're gonna follow the recipe. Half a teaspoon of cream of tartar. And 4 teaspoons of baking powder. I've got my 2 teaspoon scoop here, so I'll get 2 of those. We'll whisk all that together. Okay, now we're gonna put in the shortening. We just need half a cup, which is about what I have in this container here. I'm just gonna scrape it out and we're gonna drop little pieces throughout the flour mixture. And I'm just gonna use the whisk to kind of chop this up since I'm putting it in here in the smaller pieces already anyway. We'll just use that to break it up a little more. We're just making sure we get little tiny bits of the shortening throughout.
Can I pour the milk in?
Yeah, you can pour the milk in.
Okay.
Okay, so we've got tiny little bits of the shortening all in there now. Manly's gonna pour in the milk. It's 2/3 of a cup. Here you go. Thank you, sir. Okay, we'll mix in the milk. I sprayed my casserole dish here with a little bit of baking spray. Oh, I need to preheat to higher than 350, y'all. It says 450, but my oven, the last time something called for way up there, oh, it was that school lunch pizza. My oven did a little extra job on that, so I'm gonna go with 400. and I'll just, you know, add more cook time to it if I need to. It says 10 to 12 minutes at 450, so we'll go, you know, 15 to 18 minutes at 400. Okay, now I'm gonna mix it with my hand. It says knead by hand, or it just says knead the dough lightly for 1 to 2 minutes, okay? We're gonna make some homemade whipped cream to go on the top and slice up some strawberries. Okay, now we're gonna press it into the pan. It's a heavier dough than I expected, like a, you know, really dense dough. So it's not pourable, it's patable. That's what it says, I think. Yeah, pat gently into greased baking pan. There it is, I was fixing to say, when the oven beeps, we'll put it in. I'm gonna set a 12-minute timer and then we'll check it, since mine might take a little bit longer. Here we go. We're gonna go ahead and make the whipped cream. I'm putting in 1 cup of heavy cream, and we're just gonna whip this up. I'm gonna put just a little drop of vanilla in here. It's Friday night, so pizza is what's for supper. We've got these crusts that Titus got from the store the other day. You ready to make a pizza? Mm-hmm. Here's your one, Manny. We'll leave this one over here for Jonah. It's just me, Jonah, Sissy, and Manly here right now.
Ooh.
Is that enough sauce? Do you need more sauce, Sissy?
Yeah.
Are y'all just doing cheese pizzas?
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna add some cheese on mine.
Here's the cheese.
Mozzarella. Ooh, look at my cheese, Mama. There's some sauce on it. Do you see the sauce on the cheese?
Is yours ready?
Yep.
Okay, y'all. So just as I suspected, it's a little too salty to me. I would cut way back on that salt. I would do like half a teaspoon, maybe even a quarter teaspoon. It is really good though. It's the shortcake. It's biscuit-like, of course. You can see there. But it's got a really nice texture to it. The texture is really nice and the flavor is good. Just, you can definitely, you definitely get that salty taste. So I'm not sure why it called for that much salt. Maybe this is how they liked it then or something. It's not terrible, but I would definitely cut back on the salt.
Knead's